In our daily life, we face various challenges. Sometimes we can realize that silence is more powerful than word. Today I am going to share a motivational story about silence. Let's start. Once upon a time, in the tranquil setting of a guru's ashram, nestled amidst the serene beauty of nature, an eager but rather loquacious disciple arrived seeking wisdom and education. This disciple had a penchant for speaking more than listening, and his unbridled enthusiasm to share his own views often overshadowed his willingness to absorb the teachings of his guru. One day, the guru initiated a discussion on the profound art of meditation. He eloquently expounded upon how meditation, regardless of its form, was a gateway to profound self-discovery. He emphasized the significance of awakening love within one's mind during meditation and the need for unwavering mindfulness to observe the ceaseless river of thoughts within. As the guru's words flowed gently like a meandering river, and the eager disciples sat in rapt attention, absorbing the wisdom of their mentor, a moment of interruption occurred. The loquacious disciple, unable to contain his inner torrent of thoughts, interjected, eager to share his own experiences. He shared that he had spent a considerable amount of time meticulously observing the tumultuous flow of thoughts in his own mind. He had analyzed each thought, delving deep into its origins and dissecting its essence. He believed he had a profound understanding of his own mind. Yet, despite his assiduous self-observation, he lamented that his life had not seen the transformation he had envisioned. An example he cited was his perpetual struggle with punctuality. Each night, he retired to bed with a resolute commitment to rise at dawn, engage in meditation, and unravel the mysteries of his own mind. However, dawn would break, and he would succumb to the allure of the snooze button. In the ashram, a prevailing atmosphere of silence enveloped the disciples. This silence, while conducive to introspection and self-discovery, came with its own set of challenges. The absence of dialogue meant that disciples had no platform to discuss their experiences, seek answers to their doubts, or engage in communal exploration of the mind. The consequence was that many disciples grappled with their inner conflicts in solitude. The guru's teachings, although profound, often led to a lack of communication and sharing among disciples, as they were bound by the practice of silence. This silence had inadvertently left the disciples with their internal struggles and queries, hindering the communal growth and exploration of their minds. In the eloquent disciple's mind, this silence was a barrier to understanding one's own mind. He argued that unless the thoughts and habits of the mind were openly discussed and debated, how could true introspection and understanding be achieved? He implored the guru to encourage a more open dialogue among the disciples, where they could share their thoughts, examine the changes that occurred within them during meditation, and discuss their emotions. The guru, his countenance marked by profound wisdom, responded with a question. He asked the loquacious disciple why he desired to know the thoughts of others, and what benefit he expected to gain from this knowledge. He questioned whether understanding the thoughts of others was a prerequisite for introspection and self-discovery. The guru pressed further, asking how sharing the thoughts of others would assist the disciple in understanding his own mind. He challenged the disciple to reflect on the true purpose of such discussions and their potential benefits. The eloquent disciple found himself without an immediate response. The guru's questions had led him to a realization. Perhaps the quest for understanding his own mind could not be entirely reliant on the thoughts and experiences of others. It was a profound lesson for the disciple, one that questioned his assumptions and beliefs. Nevertheless, the loquacious disciple, driven by his desire to emphasize the importance of open communication, was determined to make a point. He responded by suggesting that knowing the thoughts of others and paying attention to these thoughts might facilitate a deeper meditation experience. He argued that understanding the mental processes of other practitioners could assist in the observation of one's thoughts during meditation, thus promoting a better understanding of the mind. Furthermore, the disciple posited that engaging in discussions about how to observe one's mind could be of great benefit to the entire ashram. He believed that sharing their experiences and insights about meditation could lead to a collective understanding of the mind's complexities, enhancing the depth of their meditative practices. The Guru, with his unfathomable wisdom, responded to the disciple's assertions. He proposed a scenario where a disciple, who had mastered the art of meditation and self-observation, shared the intricacies of their mental states and thought processes with the loquacious disciple. The Guru questioned whether, even after gaining insight into another's inner world, the loquacious disciple would be capable of entering deep meditation. He explained that once a disciple was acquainted with the inner workings of another's mind, their own mind might unwittingly attempt to replicate the same processes. Rather than engaging in deep meditation and profound self-discovery, the disciple's mind would become entangled in attempting to mimic another's mental states. The Guru emphasized that the critical aspect of true self-discovery and meditation was the ability to observe one's own mind as a detached and unbiased witness. In response to the Guru's wisdom, the loquacious disciple acknowledged the validity of the argument. He realized that sharing the experiences and mental states of others might inadvertently lead to a superficial replication of those states, rather than genuine self-discovery. The loquacious disciple learned that the profound journey of understanding one's mind and attaining deep meditation was an intensely personal endeavor. It required silent observation, introspection, and self-exploration without becoming entangled in the minds of others. The Guru's teachings had illuminated the path to genuine self-discovery, highlighting that one must be a detached observer of their own thoughts and experiences. This lesson stayed with the eloquent disciple, resonating deeply within him. As he continued his journey, he embraced silence and the practice of silent observation. He realized that only by watching his thoughts from a distance without attachment could he truly comprehend their nature and the underlying habits of his mind. In time, the eloquent disciple began to witness profound changes within himself. Through silent observation, he discovered the power to release himself from the clutches of his habitual tardiness and other unwelcome behaviors. The transformative impact of his newfound awareness was nothing short of profound. The once loquacious disciple, known for his verbosity, began to embody the Guru's teachings. He no longer felt the urge to incessantly share his views. Instead, he let his actions speak for him, manifesting the inner transformation that had taken place. As his own journey of self-discovery and silent observation deepened, he became a source of inspiration to the fellow disciples who had been initially silent and isolated in their own introspective pursuits. In his silent wisdom, he offered guidance and support to those who sought to embark on their own paths of self-mastery. A transformation was taking place within the ashram, and it was not confined to the eloquent disciple alone. Others, curious about the profound change they witnessed in him, began to approach him for guidance. He graciously shared the wisdom he had gleaned from his guru, and the silence that once seemed like a barrier transformed into a gateway for deeper understanding, shared experiences, and collective growth. The ashram, once marked by the practice of silence and isolation, was now buzzing with discussions about meditation, self-observation, and the complexities of the mind. The disciples began to form a community of observers, where each individual discovered their unique path to self-mastery. The Guru, observing this transformation with a serene smile, knew it was time to impart one final lesson. He gathered his disciples and shared the profound truth that genuine happiness, often elusive, could only be found by taming the mind, mastering emotions, and witnessing the impermanence of thoughts. He encouraged his disciples to continue their journeys, for self-discovery was an ongoing process, and the pursuit of understanding the mind was a lifelong endeavor. The eloquent disciple's journey of transformation, from a chatterbox eager to share his views to a master of silent wisdom, mirrored the transformation of those around him. His eloquence had evolved from words to actions, from speech to the silent wisdom of self-observation. This tale of self-discovery and the mastery of one's mind reminds us that our internal journeys may be our most challenging yet rewarding endeavors. The eloquent disciple, once driven by the desire to share his views, had become a master of his own mind, a true disciple of self-awareness, and a source of inspiration for all who crossed his path. In the silence of the ashram, amidst the whispering leaves and the serene flow of the river, his transformation was a testament to the profound wisdom of his guru and the boundless potential for change that resides within us all. Please like and subscribe my channel, and thanks in advance for stay connected.